Hey guys, welcome to my Let's Play of Race Academy, and this is a visual novel slash dating sim kind of thing, so let's see how this goes for the channel. And of course, gotta reset the timer. Okay, now I gotta set some stuff up. I'm your host, Tony Sixwing, so we're gonna go with Tony and Sixwing. And my name is Tony Sixwing. Yes, I want that to be my character's name. We're gonna go with intelligent, because I am a very intelligent guy, just kind of a little lazy. Good luck. Okay.
Attention passengers. We will be arriving at our destination shortly. Please ensure you have all your belongings prior to exiting.
I like it when they kind of voice a lot of these guys. Something strikes my cheek. I turn away from the window and see a small hand beside me. Nikki. I glance at her sleeping form. She was always a bit of a restless sleeper. I move her hand back to her side. Not as gently as I could have done it. We're almost there. She may as well wake up. She stirs and stretches with a wide yawn, hitting me in the face again. That one she must have done on purpose.
Oh, hey bro. Looks like I dozed off there. Did you sleep well?
I am... What is this sleep you speak of?
Why not?
I'm pretty sure there was a bear sleeping near me. At least that's what it sounded like. Her eyes grow wide.
Are you trying to say I snore?
Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't wake you up.
You're joking, right?
How can such a small person make such a loud noise?
Oh my god. I can never show my face in public again! Long rides are going to feel even longer if I can't nap. And what about sleepovers? Can I even get a boyfriend?
Can't keep a straight face any longer and burst out laughing. Nah, you're fine, sis. It was the guy behind us. She hits my hand
That
in the
is
arm.
not funny.
You know, this one acts so much like my actual little sister. But I can see the smile threatening to escape her lips. The sun shines in my eyes, catching my attention. The sky is ablaze with deep reds and orange as the sun creeps towards its reflection on the glittering ocean. A soft breeze ripples the trees beyond the coast. The leaves seem to wave goodbye to us as we race past. It's a visual novel, so it kind of has these scenes, but we're also reading story. There was a smile on her lips, but her warm eyes searched my own. After a moment, she looks down and slinks back into her chair.
You know, you didn't have to come too. You were already in your first year at CINY, and, well, you didn't have to come too.
That's what big brothers are for. After everything happened, we're all we've got left. I wouldn't be the very good big brother if I let you move here alone. She smiles, but I smile and plays at her. But a smile. She sighs, but a smile plays at her lips. I can't read out loud.
How did I know you were going to say something like that?
Because I'm awesome.
We have arrived at Izokaze Station. Please stand clear of the doors.
Oh, that's our stop. Come on.
Okay, as we exit the train, I'm bombarded with a cacophony of noise. A businessman walks briskly past, talking sternly on his phone, while a nearby mother tries in vain to soothe her screaming child. A group of older women sneak a quick glances at us and whisper amongst themselves. Every so often they burst into laughter. Nikki eagerly steps off the train and breathes in the cool air.
That's more like it.
She glances back at me, puts her hands on her hips.
Hurry up, slowpoke.
Struggling with the weight of both our luggage, I stumble off the train. The suitcases fall gracefully beside me onto the platform. It is a good thing there's nothing fragile in here. Offering to carry both the bags no longer seems like such a good idea. Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. I take a moment to stretch my burning limbs. You see Uncle Kato yet?
Not yet. When were we supposed to meet him?
6:30ish. Looks like he's running a bit late. Probably traffic. After a few minutes of scanning, a familiar face appears out in the crowd.
Uncle Kaito!
His face is split in a wide grin.
Welcome to Japan!
Nikki giggles at Kato's English.
Hello, my name is Nikki.
Uncle Kato speaks fluent English. I spoke to you 2 hours ago. You don't talk like that. Kato shoots me an impish grin.
Darn, foiled again.
A loud grumble interrupts us.
Sorry.
Uncle Kaito's roars with laughter.
Let's get some food in you. Welcome home.
The place is the opposite of crazy yet cramped. This place is the opposite of the crazy yet cramped apartment I expected. Instead, I feel like I've just walked into the cover of a home decor magazine.
You guys hungry? Dinner should be here soon.
Sweet. What are we having?
Well, I figured it'd be good to expose you to some true Japanese cuisine.
Which is it?
Sushi, of course. 100% bona fide nigiri sushi tomaki sushi.
Damn it, I hate raw fish. Kato winks at me.
Don't worry, kiddo. Not everything is sashimi. Trust me, you'll love it. By the way, your things came in a few days ago. I put them in your rooms. Why don't you two go upstairs and start unpacking while I get dinner ready?
Sounds good. Well, at least I have a decent, mildly futuristic looking room. The hallway upstairs is narrower than the one back home, but Kaito's house is not small. Nikki heads into the first room on the right. The hallway upstairs is narrower than sorry. My room is right beside hers and Kaito's is further down the hall. Even with all the boxes lying around, I'm surprised by how spacious my room is. It might even be larger than my dorm room in CINY. You know, my bedroom's like a hallway because it used to be an optometrist's exam room. I don't even have a closet. I'm jealous of my character. I head over to the wall and sit on the edge of my bed. Thank goodness Kaito had the beds made before we arrived. I don't even remember which box holds my linens. Maybe it's this one. I pull the nearest box towards me and rip open the top. Just clothes in here. May as well start putting some of this away though. I just empty the box when Kaito's voice echoes from downstairs.
Hey guys, fruits here!
After dinner. I eagerly reach for more even after both Iki and Kaito have put down their chopsticks.
Are you sure you don't like sushi?
Wow, he's really wolfing it down.
I finish last piece and stifle a burp.
What did you think?
It's okay. Kaito sees right through my attempt to play it cool and smiles in triumph. Kaito leans back in his chair and resting his hands behind his head.
So, what was CINY like?
The usual exams, a messy dorm room, and a part-time job.
And you still managed to save enough money to buy yourself a bike.
True. I could have bought it sooner if maintaining a gear wasn't such a money sink.
Oh, you're still using your original gear?
Yep.
Is it giving you trouble? You should probably replace it if it needs that many fixes.
Everyone says that, but when I think about it, all the time I spent with Dad, I'm not ready to put those memories aside, especially now that they can never be replaced. Besides, Dad was great at what he did. I know there's still plenty of fight left in that mech. I guess, but Dad and I worked on it together. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into it, and I'm not quite ready to give up on all that hard work.
It's true. Especially that one time when Butterfingers here dropped the torch. Remember that? There was a lot of blood.
Nikki. She smiles sweetly at me.
What? I'm just backing you up, big bro.
Uncle Kaito laughs.
I understand. It should be arriving at the academy any day now. All you'll have to do is present the proper ID to claim it. Oh, yeah, that reminds me.
Uncle Kaito jumps to his feet and grabs something off a nearby table. He returns with a packet of papers which he hands to Nikki.
Here are your transfer papers. They're already filled out and all the docs you need are in there. All you have to do is hand this to the headmaster first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay. Thanks, Uncle.
Here,
He hands each of us a SIM
put
card.
these SIM cards into your phones. I've already added credit to them to start you off.
Kaito looks over at me.
And you took care of your transfer stuff?
I nod.
Great.
I pop the new SIM card into my phone. After a moment of waiting, the phone boots up to an empty contact list. I quickly exchange numbers with Nikki and Uncle Kaito. I can add the rest of my old contacts
Don't
later.
hesitate to call me if you need anything.
We won't. Hey Nikki, we should probably unpack a bit before the jet lag takes over.
Good idea.
All right. Don't stay up too late, though. You both have a long day ahead of you tomorrow.
We excuse ourselves from the table and head upstairs. Alright, time to unpack. I managed to put most of my things away before I'm interrupted.
You done unpacking yet?
The little sister character in this thing is so adorable. But luckily for us, does not have a little sister quest line. She is not a romantic interest, unlike most other of these kind of games. Nikki seems tense, although there's a small smile on her lips and her brows are furrowed in worry. Just about. What about you?
Almost. But hey, what do you think about this whole uniform thing? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
She shifts uncomfortably from one foot to the other. It'll be like one of those Japanese animes. Are you kidding? It's great. Just think of all those girls in short skirts. And those perfectly timed up dress revealing cute, colorful panties. Ow! For such a small girl, she sure packs a punch. Nikki sighs.
You're hopeless.
Of course I am.
Oh, I almost forgot. What kind of uniform do you have to wear anyway? I mean, mine's normal, but you're going to Ace Academy?
I shrug. The dress code says something about distinguishing the students in the pilot program from the rest of the student body. Pilots wear teal markings to indicate their program.
Ooh, that sounds good. You transferred directly into their pilot program, right?
Yep.
I heard that program's hard to get into, but I never doubted you. I hope they're ready for you because you're going to kick butt.
Thanks, sis. The clock on my nightstand flashes 11 p.m. I think it's time to go to bed.
What? Already?
I gently herd her out of my room.
But it's not that late.
Come on, you don't want to be falling asleep in class now, do you? She pouts, and I'm worried she'll continue to argue, but she just mumbles something incoherent and turns towards her room. Good night.
Night.
I return to my mess of boxes and try to organize them into something resembling a neat pile. As I reach for the last box, a picture frame falls to the ground with a loud clatter. My heart tightens in my chest as I snatch it up and inspect it for fractures. Luckily, it's unharmed. I run my fingers across over our smiling faces. Me, Nikki, Mom, Dad. I run my fingers... okay. We were at the fair and Nikki wanted to ride the roller coaster. Mom and I had just argued over something stupid before the picture was taken, but you'd never be able to tell from this photo. Mom always looked so poised and together. I place the frame beside my computer and try to ignore the lump in my throat. I lay on my bed and close my eyes, but my thoughts refuse to quiet. Eventually, my exhaustion takes over and I fall asleep, among a tangle of questions, what-ifs running through my head. Or through my mind, sorry. Kinda wish that wasn't a little sister character though. What? Soft sunlight filters through my window, warming my cheeks. The distant melody of birdsong is nearly drowned out by an annoying blare of my alarm. I roll away from the window and see 7 a.m. flash on my clock. That can't be right, can it? Yeah, I better get up, because if I commence operation for 5 more minutes, I'm going to freaking be late. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see what happens when we smash the snooze button. Just 5 more minutes and I'll be ready to face the world. That could not have been 5 minutes. Why do you hate me, clock? Okay, time to go. I'm almost up. Okay, I'm almost up. I smashed the snooze button again. Mornings were not meant to be seen. I can afford to stay here a little longer, right? It won't take me that long to get ready. I'll just sleep another 5 minutes, maybe 10. This is how I wake up every morning. I have like 20 alarms on my phone to get up for work, and I don't have to be woke up 2 in the afternoon. Something jabs my side.
Wake up! You're going to be late!
Ugh, who is this harpy screeching in my ear? Go away.
You really want to be late on your first day?
Oh, right. School. I'll be fine. There's still time. But the jabs on my side up was sending it over and over and over again. Stop it, Nikki. I pull the blankets down and am greeted by my sister's face inches from my own.
Good morning, princess.
Oh. Yeah, my actual little sister would so say that to me. This is kind of getting creepy. I glare daggers at her, but she deflects them with a smile.
How nice of you to finally join the world of the living. I almost thought you died in there with how long it took me to wake you.
Ugh.
Aren't you glad I came in here and woke you?
I guess.
Mm-hmm. Now what would you do without me?
Sleep. Yeah, I didn't even know that word was coming. Oh, she's frustrated. She crosses her arms and gives me a stern look.
No more sleeping. You need to eat before we go. I know what you're like when you're hungry, and I wouldn't subject anyone to that kind of torture.
Hey. She throws off my blankets and heads for the door.
I'll go fix us some breakfast. Don't you even think about falling back to sleep.
Who, me? Just who does she think she's talking to? Whoa, that was close. I really should get up now. Yawning, I let out a small groan as I stretch and practically fall out of bed. Once my legs remember how to work, I begin gathering all my things. While stumbling around my room, I bump into my chair and my uniform slides onto the dusty floor. Great, let's look like a new homeless student. I shake out my uniform and am successful in getting most of the dust off it. Good enough. Nothing about the uniform feels natural. Nobody my age wears a suit and tie every day, because that's basically what this is. Plus the material is pretty stiff. But I guess that's the price you pay for looking sharp. After successfully dressing myself, I run my hands through my hair, trying to flatten most of it down before grabbing my bag and heading downstairs. Nikki frowns when I finally make it into the kitchen. I don't know what she's so annoyed about. I'm the one who could have used at least another hour of sleep.
Finally! I thought you'd fallen back asleep.
I grunt in response and sit at the table yawning widely. Before me is a plate of eggs and toast and my stomach growls at the promise of food. I dig in with gusto, but a grimace at the first bite. This is cold.
That's what happens when you lounge around in bed all morning. Now eat faster, we're going to be late.
Geez, someone's crabby in the morning. We finish our meal in silence, with Nikki occasionally shooting hurried glances my way. I wolf down my food and gather my stuff. Then Nikki meets me by the door.
How are you going to get to the academy?
My motorcycle, obviously.
Oh, you don't need a permit then? I remember you were worrying about that.
Permit? I completely forgot. I'll need a parking permit for my bike, but they should have a visitor parking, which I can use if I can find a spot. So what should I do? Should I take the motorcycle anyway and hope for the best, or should I take the bus today and take my bike once I've gotten the permit? I'm sure I'll be fine if I take my bike. There must be at least some form of parking that doesn't require a permit. Yeah, I'm not gonna be that lucky. I am literally probably choosing the most risky options right now. And this is gonna be way more entertaining. Yeah, I'll take my bike.
Oh, right, of course. I forgot how much you cried when it was taken for shipping.
Very funny. Now I might not offer you a ride.
Even if you did, I'd still have to pass. I need to figure out how to navigate around Isokaze sometime, right?
Really? Being seen on a bike like mine would automatically make you the most popular girl in school. You sure you want to pass on such a great opportunity?
Please. Have you met me? With my winsome smile and ample charm, I won't need your bike to be popular.
Whatever you say. Miss Sundre. Nikki heads towards the bus stop and waves goodbye.
Good luck on your first day.
You too. After parting with Nikki, I make my way to the garage. I can't believe I even considered the bus a possibility when my baby is waiting here for me. My heart pounds in anticipation, and the garage door crawls open and bathes my pride and joy in the hollow and soft light. The way the sun sparkles out the polished metal nearly brings tears to my eyes. My God, he's not only a mech enthusiast. My character is an autoophile. Well, a motorcyclophile. He must be the way he's talking about this. He has to be sexually attracted to his motorcycle. I don't know anywhere other to do that. I tenderly caress the bike's smooth curves. We've been apart for so long, but now we're finally reunited. I can't not laugh at that. Okay, the guy's got a crush on his motorcycle. I'll never leave you again. Oh my God. Hup. Vaulting from the back of my bike, I drop into the seat and with a soft thud, still as comfy as ever. My hands settle on the handles as I go through the nuance of preparation. I get the feeling I'm forgetting something important, something that will protect my brain from becoming pavement pizza. Helmets are a good accessory. Helmets are for wimps. Yeah, right. Like I'll be caught wearing one of those lame things. I turn the key in the ignition and the roar of the motor sends a shiver down my spine. Perfect. I rode the bike several times, enjoying the sound before driving into the street. This is the life. Nothing beats the thrill of the open road. The number of bugs I choke on ruins the effect of just a tad, but this is the life I choose. No regrets. Traffic is in my favor and I make good progress. The stoplight ahead of me is green. Perfect. Hopefully it stays that way long enough for me to pass. Stay green, stay green, stay green, stay green, stay green, stay... No, yellow! I'm actually not that far away. It'd be close, but I'm pretty sure I could still make it tighten my grip in the handles and then... Work on it! I can make it! I slam on the gas with roars with the renewed strength. I'm almost home free, just a little more and... Whoa! I see a sudden flash of red hair out the corner of my eye. Swerving to the side, I narrowly avoid a student that was close. Ooh. She topples backwards to the ground and her belongings shatter across a good portion of the crossing. She blinks up at me in a daze, but with quickly replaced scariest look I've ever seen. Uh-oh. Okay, we should probably apologize. But I kind of want to see how horrible I can make this. I'm probably going to get the bad ending, but let's just go with the watch it. The crazy pedestrian just jumped out of nowhere in front of my bike. Does she have a death wish? Did anyone tell you to look both ways before crossing the street? She stares at me in shock. No, wait, that's anger. Yep, definitely anger.
Are you kidding me? The light was red, you idiot!
Okay, I guess maybe possibly that light might have already turned red before I'd gotten to the intersection. I might have been a little harsh just now. Sorry, my bad. Are you alright? I extend my hand toward her, but she swats it away.
Don't touch me!
She takes several deep breaths, then heaves herself unsteadily to her feet. Once she finds her footing, she dusts off her uniform. Suddenly, she whirls on me.
Are you blind? You could have killed me!
I'm really...
What were you thinking? I swear, these days, any idiot can get a license.
She gestures to her book stewed across the pavement.
Look at what you've done!
It's not a pretty sight. She runs her hands through her hair, groaning in frustration. Whenever I try to apologize, she interrupts with another verbal beating. She is firing one, that's for sure. Apologizing, this probably be a good thing, because I like some of the bad things, but I don't deserve this barrage of insults, but I can understand her anger and frustration. I admit I'm wrong, so I'll bite my tongue and take the abuse. She takes a breath, stoops to pick up her things. It'll take forever for her to gather all this stuff by herself. I wheel my bike to the side of the road and try to help her, but whenever I pick something up, she snatches it out of my hands. I need to get her attention so I can make things right. I pick up a book before she can snatch it back. I offer it to her.
What?
Her gaze flicks back and forth from me to the book, her eyes narrowing longer than...
Why are you still here? Haven't you caused enough trouble?
She steals the book out of my hands. Look, I'm really sorry. She folds her arms, the fire easing in her eyes. So can I help you? She shrugs and drops the book. I return back into her bag.
Whatever. Do what you want.
I think that's her way of saying yes. I jump right into gathering her fallen items and it's not long before we're done. You know, I don't think I actually met this one in my last playthrough. She checks her bag.
That looks like everything.
Uncomfortable silence falls between us. She gazes down at her feet for a moment. I doubt I'm about to bludgeon you to death with my books and dump your body in the sewer kind of way.
Thanks. I guess. Even if this was all your fault to begin with.
I rub the back of my head with a sheepish grin. No problem, and again, I'm really sorry for all this.
Whatever. I'm going to be late if I stand around chatting to an idiot like you all day. Bye.
She shoulders past me and marches away at a brisk pace. I soon lose her, and as she turns the corner. Well, that was something. I head back to my bike, confident I did the right thing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to save it here, and we're gonna have to okay, I think we got it saved. No, I do not want to do that. Okay, so we got it saved here. And we're essentially going to stop things here, and then I'm going to go straight into doing the next episode. So, see you guys then. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you don't mind, give me some money on Patreon, because shilling is a thing when you're low on work. Bye.